laying on your back, arms down by your side, legs long, eyes begin to close. I'm actually going to invite you to just take your hands somewhere on your body, whether that's your heart and your belly, your hips, just somewhere where you can feel kind of the weight of your hands on yourself. And you can start to take a couple of deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Starting to notice where the body has landed on the floor and how you feel right here. Take one more deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. On your inhale, begin to extend your arms long overhead, your legs long down the mat. Big early morning stretch like you just woke up. And then exhale, walk your feet over to the left edge of your mat. Right ankle is going to cross on top of left. And then gently pick up your shoulders and bring them up and over to the left. Getting just a nice side body stretch into this right side. Take a breath in. Stay for the exhale. Another inhale. Exhale, come on back through center and pause. On your inhale, grow long, fingertips to toes. On your exhale, walk it over. Right feet. Left foot stacks on top of right ankle. Shoulders pick up to complete this half moon shape. And you reach through your fingertips and your toes, breathing into the left side body. Full inhale. Full exhale. Another breath in. And exhale, come on back through center and pause. Inhale to hug both knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze and take a little rock and roll in one direction and the other. Just kind of massaging the low back on the ground. Letting there be a little bit of space here. Take one more circle. And then send the left leg long. Hug the right knee in. Take a little circle with the right knee in one direction. And then the other. Massaging the hip joint. Just noticing where there might be any tension on this side. And then the next time the right knee comes back through center, you're going to interlace the hands behind the right leg in that knee pit. And begin to straighten the right leg out as much as you comfortably can without pain or discomfort. And then you'll pull the toes towards the nose and point the toes towards the ceiling. Toes to nose, toes to ceiling. This is really great if you're having any tension kind of through the back and the sciatic nerve and a lot of the fascia on the back line of the body. Take one more point and flex, and then re-bend the right knee. Take a breath in here. And then exhale, right arm's going to come out to the side. Right leg comes across the body for a spinal twist. And there's no need to force, just kind of encouraging gentle movement. Seeing where the limitations are and where you might feel like you already have space or you need some more. We'll take one more breath in and breath out. Inhale, come on back through center. Hug the right knee into your chest. Bending the left foot, you're going to cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Gently hugging the left leg into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze for a figure four. And it might feel really nice here to once again add a little rocking side to side or just to pause in stillness for 3 breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. On your exhale, keep this shape. Release the left foot to the ground and bring your arms wide once again. Take a breath in, and then we'll tip this shape over to the left. Taking a figure four and just breathing here. Deep breaths in, long breaths out. Inhaling to fill. Exhale to let it go. On your inhale, come on back through center. Unwind your legs and hug both knees into your chest, giving yourself a squeeze. On your exhale, send the right leg long. Hug the left knee in and pause. Take a couple of circles in one direction and then the other, massaging the hip joint, breathing into all this space, noticing where you might be holding on to any extra tension. And then next time your knee comes back through center, take an interlace of the hands behind the left leg and begin to straighten it out. Pausing when you feel sensation but not pain. And then pointing and flexing the left ankle, toes to the sky, toes towards your nose. Toes to the sky, toes towards your nose. Point and flex. Point and flex. So good. A couple more breaths here. One more inhale. Exhale, re-bend the left knee. Left arm's going to come out to the side. Left leg's going to come across the body for a few breaths. Once again, not forcing, just noticing how this side is different than the other and how your body feels. On your inhale, come on back through center. Hug the left knee into your chest. And then place your right foot flat on the floor. Crossing the left ankle over your right thigh. And just hugging the right leg into your chest for a figure four. Once again, a little movement side to side might feel nice, or it might feel better to stay in stillness. Totally dependent on your body. We just pause and notice how you feel. Even if you're moving, you can still pause and breathe into the sensation. 3 more breaths. Release your right foot to the ground. Keep this shape and then tip the whole shape over to the right. Another twisting variation. Left foot lands outside your right hip and arms come wide in a T. Keep breathing. Keep noticing. Keep showing up. Inhale back through center, unwind your legs and hug your knees into the chest. Exhale, place both feet flat on the floor, knees bent, feet flat. We're going to bring a little bit of movement and strength into the hips. So on your next breath in, you're going to press through your heels and lift your hips to the sky for a mini bridge pose. On your next breath out, you're going to lower your hips down to the ground. Inhale, press through the heels, lift the hips to the sky. Exhale, lower the hips to the floor. Couple more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. One more. Inhale to lift and hold. For 4. Press your elbows into the mat. 3, 2, 1, hips down, windshield wiper your knees side to side. So good. Alrighty, you're going to take the knees to stack over the hips. So they're a 90-degree bend in your knees here. And then you're going to take an inhale, fill up through the low belly. On your exhale, sigh it out and hug the belly button in and up. Just a little gentle core engagement. Take another inhale and then exhale, lower the right heel to tap the ground. Hands can go wherever you want. Inhale, right knee to your chest. Exhale, left heel taps. A little core work. Inhale, lift. Exhale, alternate. We'll go at your own pace, inhaling and exhaling. If this feels really easy, you can do both heels at the same time to kind of make it a little bit more challenging. So good. We're here for 8. 7, 5, you got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug both knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Place both feet flat on the floor. Feet press, hips lift, bridge pose. This time you're just holding and breathing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips down and windshield wiper the knees side to side. Yeah, releasing the low back. Breathing here. The next time your knees come back through center, hug them into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze and rock and roll forward and back. Forward and back. Making your way through seated to tabletop. Oh, hi. We have someone else joining us. Welcome. Come back to tabletop, hands and knees. We'll take shoulders over wrists, hips over ankles, and then we'll tuck the toes under and start to rock a little bit forward and back. Forward into the hands, back into the heels. Getting a little stretch to the bottom of the feet. Forward and back. The next time you come forward, you're gonna untuck the toes and give them a little tap, tap, tap out on the floor. And we'll start some cat-cow tilts. On your inhale, heart lifts, tailbone lifts, belly drops. Exhale, press the ground away and round. Inhaling, heart lifts, tailbone lifts, belly drops. Exhale to round. Continuing at your own pace for a couple of breaths and adding any side to side wiggles or forward and back shifts that you might need here. Just kind of exploring the edges of your body, the edges of your breath, and the edges of your movement. We got 2 more full breaths in and out. Filling up and letting go. Come on back through a neutral tabletop. All 10 fingers spread wide. Stack your shoulders over your wrists so your fingers plug into the earth. And then inhale, send your right leg long behind you. Squeeze the right glutes. And then tap your right toes down to the ground. Press a little bit of weight back into your right heel. Stretch the calf. Inhale. Exhale, shift forward, weight in your hands. Windshield wiper the left foot off the edge of your mat and peel the right arm up to the sky as your right foot plants on the ground. Take a breath in, a little modified side plank, and a breath out. Inhale, reach your right fingertips all the way to the front of your mat, getting a beautiful side body stretch. Take 1 more inhale. And then exhale, right hand's gonna come back to the mat. Right heel lifts back to the sky, and then step your right foot between your hands. Come on up to a low lunge. Hands come to your front thigh. Take a moment to just kind of shift a little forward, a little back, and just notice where you are. And then when you're ready, fingertips come to the sky, low lunge, inhale. Stay for the exhale. Another big breath in. And then exhale, hands are gonna frame the right foot. You might grab blocks if you have them, or use a water bottle as you straighten the right leg. And then it might feel really nice here to point and flex the right ankle, really nourishing some of the nerves along the back side of the body. And if you're feeling like you have a lot of tension in your hamstrings, it can also be nice to kind of like hold on to a wall or the chair next to you. I'm a big fan of using our environment to make it feel good. Take 2 more big breaths in and long breaths out. Another inhale. On your exhale, rebend the right knee, tuck the left toes, runner's lunge. Take a breath in to fill. Exhale, palms plant, step back, plank. Full breath in, full breath out. Another inhale, and then knees down, toes touch, child's pose. Sink your hips to your heels and your forehead to the mat. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Letting body and breath settle for just another moment. Resting fully And then pulling yourself forward to tabletop, hands and knees. There's a round of cat-cows here to shake it out. And then we'll head to the other side, palms firm into the ground. On your inhale, left leg lifts long behind you. Pause. Left toes down to the earth. Press a little bit of weight into your left heel. Take an inhale. Exhale, shift your weight back into your hands. Windshield wiper the right foot off your mat as you peel the left arm up to the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, left fingertips are going to reach towards the front of your mat, breathing into the left side body. Full breath in. Long breath out. Another inhale. And then left hand's going to come back down to the ground. Left heel lifts up to the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, left foot steps between your hands. Low lunge. Come on up. Hands stay at your thighs. You just take a second to kind of shift a little bit forward and back and find your space. And then when you're ready, it's fingertips to the sky. A full breath in. A full breath out. Another inhale. And then exhale, hands frame the left foot. Gently straighten the left leg out and fold. And there's that movement, the point and flex. The breath, the space. One more breath in and breath out. Another inhale and then exhale, rebend the left knee, tuck the right toes, runner's lunge. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, palms plant, left foot meets your right plank. Stay for a breath in and a breath out. Another inhale and then knees down, toes touch, child's pose once again. Return to the ground. Return to your breath. Return to noticing. Full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, reach through your fingertips. And then exhale, walk your hands over to the left. Right hand plants. Right shoulder rotates to the ground. Right hip crease pulls back. Take a breath into the space between your rib cage and a breath out. Inhale back through center and exhale over to the right. Left hand plants, left shoulder rotates down. Full inhale. Full exhale. Another breath in and then exhale, come on back through child's pose. Pause. One rounder breath in and out. And then make your way forward to tabletop. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips, downward dog. Continue to explore how your body feels. Maybe that's bending one knee and then the other. Maybe that's shaking your head, yes and no. Just noticing how your body, your breath, yourself feels right here. Finding a moment of stillness in your down dog, close your eyes and just soak in all the sensations of this pose and this breath. Take a big deep breath in, fill all the way up, and a big long breath out. Another inhale, and then open your eyes. Exhale, walk your feet to meet your hands at the top of your mat. Bending your knees generously, grabbing opposite hand to opposite elbow, and just swaying side to side. Letting your head get oh so heavy, and your breath stay very full. Take one more inhale, and then exhale, release your hands to the earth. Inhale, press your palms into your shin, lift your heart. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, left hand comes to your left side, right arm reaches up and over. Full breath in, breath out. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, right hand down, left arm reaches up and over. Full breath in and breath out. Inhale, back through center, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, big arm circle back. So good, Tadasana. Take a full breath in, shine your chest forward, and a full breath out. Inhale, fingertips reach to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees, fold over your legs. Flat back to fill. Inhale, Plant your palms, right foot steps, left foot steps, high plank. Option to stay here or drop your knees. Lower all the way down to the floor. Tops of your feet press, palms press, baby cobra, inhale. Exhale, lower to the earth. Inhale, baby cobra, inhale and hold. Engage the backside of your body. Lift your chest. Press your feet. Take one more breath in, so strong. Exhale, lower to the mat. Firming down through your knees and your hands, you're going to press yourself straight up to this kind of like modified plank. So it's a plank on your knees. Take an inhale. So good. And then exhale, child's pose. Toes touch, knees wide. That was a really different variation of we're not really different, but a challenging but also different variation of a sun A. There's always an option to take that same variation every time. When you're ready, we'll come on back to downward dog. Toes tuck, hips lift. We'll take 2 more sun A's. Take a breath in to fill. Exhale, slowly walk your feet to meet your hands. Flat back to inhale. Fold to exhale. Inhale, rise or reach all the way up for the sky. Exhale, bow over your legs, let it go. Flat back to inhale. Plant your palms, left foot steps, right foot steps. Option to stay where you are or drop your knees. Take an inhale. Exhale, this time lowering halfway, elbows bent. Inhale, arms straighten, upward dog, thighs lift, feet press. Exhale, downward dog, hips pull up. Take a full breath in and a long breath out. 2 more breaths in down dog, filling up and letting go. Another deep breath in, and then exhale, step your feet, top of mat, last sun A. Inhale to fill, exhale to fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, fold all the way over your legs, let it go. Flat back to inhale. Plant your palms, right foot steps, left foot steps, high plank. Take a breath in, lower halfway, low push-up. Inhale to an upward dog. Exhale, back to a downward dog. Full deep breath in, full long breath out. Another inhale, and then come on down to child's pose for just one more moment. Kind of taking a second to bend your elbows and clasp your hands together and just make a couple circles with your wrists. So good. And then letting your hands just come to the little prayer position. Bend the elbows and take them to the nape of your neck, getting a little stretch to the back of the tricep. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, release your hands to the ground. Pull yourself forward, tabletop, and then make your way back to downward dog. Deep breath in, long breath out. Inhale, right leg lifts high to the sky. Bend your knee, open your hip. Take a circle with your right knee in one direction and then the other. Right leg comes long, square off your hips. Right knee to your nose and step it through runner's lunge. Left knee to the mat, fingertips to the sky, low lunge, inhale. Stay for the exhale. Another breath in. Hands are going to frame the right foot. Right leg straightens and folds over your right leg. A breath in and a breath out. Another inhale, and then exhale, re-bend the right knee, tuck the toes, runner's lunge, and pause. It might feel nice to make little fists with the hand here. Plant your left hand onto the mat and just peel the right arm open for a twist. You can always take that left knee back to the ground if that feels more stable. Take one more inhale wherever you are, and then exhale, both hands are going to come inside your right foot. All 10 toes are going to pivot to face the long edge of your mat. You're going to walk it all the way back. Bend your left knee, straighten your right. Get some inner thigh love here. Yeah, so good. Take an inhale. Stay for the exhale. Another breath in. And then exhale, you're going to crawl all the way back to runner's lunge. Feet firm down, fingertips reach to the sky. This is a crescent lunge. Inhale. Maybe you bend that back knee for more stability. Stay for the exhale. Another breath in, and then opening to a warrior two. So left heel spins and straightens, right knee rebends, arms reach. Take a breath in and a breath out. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Right leg straightens. Hips are gonna pull back. Right arm's gonna reach forward and land for a triangle pose, Trikonasana. Maybe you come to a block or a shin. Left arm to the sky. So good. Breathing and thinking about pressing down through your feet just to give you the space and the strength to continue to breathe here. One more inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, use your strength to come up to stand, and then hands come to your hips. Feet parallel to face the long edge once again. Take an inhale, picture yourself growing taller even if you don't, and then exhale, fold over both legs, let it go. And let your hands land on something, even if that's your ankles or your hips or the floor. Just let yourself feel supported as you melt over your legs for 4 breaths. One more big inhale and long exhale. Inhale, hands to the mat, flat back. Exhale, pivot all 10 toes to face the front of your mat. And you're gonna heel toe your right foot to the the outer edge of your mat, and then lower the left knee down for a lizard lunge. Depending on where you need a little bit more space in your body, you might just stay here, gently pressing your hips forward. There's also an option to kind of take a little twist here, or even reach for those left toes if your quads aren't super tight. And then you can always use pillows or blocks to kind of lower your elbows to the mat if you want to give your wrists a break. We're here for 3 more or 4 more, let's say, breaths. On your inhale, press yourself up onto your palms, tuck your back toes. Right foot meets your left, option for a high to low or straight back to downward dog, yogi's choice. Landing in downward dog, it's a deep breath in and a long breath out. And inhale to fill and exhale to let it go. Left leg's gonna lift high to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip, circle the knee in one direction and then the other. Left leg comes long as you square your hips off. Left knee to your nose, runner's lunge. Right knee down to the ground. Fingertips up to the sky. Take an inhale. Stay for the exhale. Another breath in, and then both hands frame the left foot. Walk it back for a little split. And inhale to fill. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, come on back. Runner's lunge, right toes tuck, right leg lifts. Right hand plants on the ground, left arm peels open to the sky. Easy twist, fill up. Stay for the exhale. Another breath in, and then both hands come inside your left foot, all 10 toes long edge. You're gonna walk it back. Right knee bends, left leg straightens. Full inhale, little inner thigh love. Full exhale. Another inhale. Exhale, make your way back to your runner's lunge and pause. Feet firm down. On your next inhale, rise to this crescent lunge. Right knee may bend. Stay for the exhale. Another inhale and then peel it open, warrior two. Right heel spins, leg straightens, left knee bends. Fingertips reach. Full inhale. Full exhale. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Left leg straightens. Hips pull back. Your left arm reaches forward and lands on your shin, right arm to the sky. Take up space from floor to ceiling and keep breathing. You got this. On your inhale, rise to stand once again. Turn all 10 toes to face the long edge. This time it might be nice to kind of take opposite hand, opposite elbow behind your back, or find an interlace. I have really tight shoulders, so I can really only grab my elbows. On your inhale, you're gonna lift your heart, and then exhale, fold again over your legs. If at any point this bind just doesn't feel good on your shoulders or your neck, just take your hands back to the floor like we did on the other side. On your next inhale, hands to the floor, flat back. Exhale, all 10 toes face the front of the mat. Heel toe the left foot to the outer edge. Lower the right knee down, lizard lunge. Pause for a moment, take a breath in and a breath out. And then option to take this where you need to go, a twist or a bind, a lower. And wherever you go, take your breath with you. Take your body with you. And even take your mind along the way. On your inhale, I'm going to have you press up onto your palms, right toes tuck. Left foot meets the right, step back to a plank. Take a full breath in. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale to an upward dog. Exhale to a downward dog. Take a full breath in and an open mouth exhale. Toes touch, knees wide, child's pose. Sit it back for a moment. A deep breath in and a long breath out. I'm going to invite you next. We're going to finish up our sequence either at a wall or with your legs like against a desk or a desk chair or a couch to give ourselves a little bit more rest and restoration. So really all you need is like one solid piece of wood. So I use desks all the time. But you're going to come and sit kind of in front of your piece with your toes here and your butt down. And you're going to get close enough that when you lay down on the floor, you can put your right foot on the desk, the couch, the wall. It works with just as long as you have your heel anchored. And then you're going to hug your left leg in and cross the left leg over the right. I call this like the lazy man's figure 4 because you get to get this beautiful stretch on the outside of your left hips and really focusing on relaxing the head, neck, and shoulders. So as you lay here, just letting your eyes begin to close and your arms begin to relax and letting yourself get a little stretch into this outer left hip. If you're looking for more sensation, then you wiggle your bum closer to the wall or you drop your right heel down towards the floor. If you're looking for less, you wiggle your bum away from the wall or walk your right heel up. I want you to take a few more breaths here, inhaling and exhaling. Full breath in, full breath out. Being aware of the sensation and not forcing into pain or discomfort. Just being where you are for 3 more big inhales and long exhales. Big inhale. Long exhale. On your next exhale, unwind your feet and just send them overhead and give them like kind of a little wiggle out here before we set up on the other side. Left foot's gonna plant firmly on your surface. Right ankle crosses over left. And arms, you might use your hand to kind of help you situate, but then arms can relax by your sides. As you notice how one side might feel different than the other, you might need to move closer or farther away, depending on the side of your body that holds a little bit more tension. Once again, wherever you are, you keep breathing and you keep showing up with this purpose of doing your best and showing up for yourself. Full breaths in, full breaths out. Inhaling and exhaling. On your exhale, extend both legs up overhead, give them a shake, and then if you can, get a little bit closer to the wall and just let your legs kind of float up overhead. This is called Viparita Karani, easy inversion. It's a really great position to aid in lymphatic drainage, to nourish our nervous system, and to get us into a state of deep rest. I always recommend that if you're having trouble falling asleep, giving this a try. And just take a couple of moments. I'm going to lead you through a little breath work to settle us into our final moments together. On your next inhale, I want you to breathe in through your nose and fill up for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a big breath in, fill all the way up. And an open mouth. There's always an option to stay right where you are for our final moments of class, or to begin to come off the wall and just lay in a comfortable seat, arms by your side, legs long. Anything that feels good in your body and that feels really nourishing here. Together, we'll take one last big inhale, fill all the way up, and open mouth exhale, Shavasana. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, making gentle circles with your wrists and your ankles. Breathing movement back into your body, one breath at a time. When you're ready, gently hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a really big hug and pause. Take an inhale and then exhale, roll over to the right side of your body. Pausing for a moment to ground your hands into the earth and collect everything inward. Taking an inhale, gently press yourself up to a comfortable seat, keeping your eyes closed or a soft gaze. Take a moment to just notice where you've landed and how you feel. Notice kind of where you are and where you need to go next. Sending a little bit of gratitude to each and every part of you, your body, your breath, and mind that showed up here today. Hands come to heart center. Together, we'll take one more big breath in, fill all the way up, and an open mouth. Thumbs come to third eye center. It is with the utmost respect and gratitude that I bow to you. Namaste.